Hello and welcome to Spinster's Library. I'm Claudia and I'm not having the best pre-Christmas period, let me tell you. This isn't really much of a surprise, of course. Like many of you, I am looking at a Christmas that I won't be able to spend with my family, with my parents. I'm looking at a Christmas that is going to be very different from previous years. For me, what has also changed is, of course, that I have moved countries. So I now live in Germany, and that means that I haven't been able to take any of my Christmas stuff with me. All of the, the decorations, the baubles, the little knickknacks. I've all basically handed them over to friends before I moved. So I am in a new place, looking at a prospect of a very small Christmas holiday. And Germany is also in lockdown, which means that I am not going to be able to go out on a Christmas market and buy myself some nice new Christmassy things. But I thought, I've got to do something. I've got to at least make a little bit of an effort to make this strange furnished holiday apartment in which I live right now into a little bit more of a home, just a little bit. So today I am going to attempt to make a Christmas tree out of books. As you might know, I have not actually taken many books with me. Pretty much just my TBR, so the books that I haven't yet read are in a box right there. And if I remember correctly, this is about 45 books, so it's not a huge amount of books either. So I expect the Christmas tree is going to be on the small side. Maybe I'll get it to this kind of a height. We'll see. I'm sure you've seen these kinds of Christmas trees before, where you essentially just make a sort of cone shape out of books. And that is then vaguely reminiscent of a Christmas tree. I've never done this before, so let's see how it turns out. First, I have to figure out how I'm going to design this. Am I going to have some sort of color scheme, maybe go from like darker books to lighter books at the top? Don't think that makes a whole lot of sense. I'm going to start by emptying out this box and then sorting the books by size, because I think I want the larger books at the bottom of the tree and then the smaller books at the top. Hello, Minervi. Please just don't knock them over. You good cat? No, you can sniff, you may not nuzzle. Yeah? Sniff, no nuzzle. Minerva. Minerva. What did I just tell you? What did I just tell you? Did I say sniff no nuzzle? I did say sniff no nuzzle. What do you go and do? Look at this naughty little cat. Just look at it. Okay, I have sorted my TBR into 3 piles of small books, medium-sized books and large books. And well, now I'm going to try and assemble this into a Christmas tree. I'm going to try not to build it too close to the radiator because I don't want books warming up too much. It's probably not good for them. It's going to be positioned about here-ish. Let's see how we do this then. So I thought I'm going to place all of the books with the pages side out, just to try and get a sort of more coherent look in there. But let's see how this is actually going to look in the end. You can now place your bets about whether my cat is going to knock the whole thing over before I get to the end of this video. You can now place your bets to see if I'm going to knock this whole thing over before the end of the video. Oh, right. You can now see the initial shape of the tree. So I've got this kind of pentagon shaped base, and now I'm just going to try and fit all of the other books around it, on top of it, not around it, on top of it. That's the shape of a Christmas tree. Okay, something that is becoming really obvious is that this is going to be the smallest tree I have ever seen. Let's just finish with the books. Okay, this is attempt number 1, and as you can see, it looks nothing like a tree. It looks like someone just dropped a pile of books on the ground. Let's just measure this out, shall we? The height of this amazing work of art is 23.5 centimeters. That's pathetic. We're gonna try this again. So let me take apart attempt number 1, and I'll see you again for attempt number 2. For attempt number 2, I'm going to have a strict policy of 1 book per layer, and we'll see if that makes a difference in the total height of it. Oh, what am I going to do if this doesn't work out? Am I even going to upload this video if this just does not happen? If this just doesn't work at all? Well, if you're watching this, you've got your answer. This has also now been reduced from 5 books per layer down to 4. And let's hope that makes a difference. So next I need a layer of still relatively large and especially thick books. Terry Pratchett's The Hogfather I'm not going to put on the tree because I want to read that over the Christmas period. My dear viewers, I present to you attempt number 2. Yes, it's pathetic as well. It's, I don't think it's any taller than the first attempt, but let's just get the measuring stick and have a look. If you remembered, attempt number 1 was 23.5 centimeters. Actually, this is a whole 28 centimeters, and it still just looks like someone dropped a pile of books on the floor. I'm considering that a failure. Oh no, I'm running out of ideas. What am I gonna do? What if, instead of trying to make a round construction, I try and just suggest the shape of a Christmas tree by piling up the books along a wall. Now to find a wall with enough space on it to do that. Oh, hello again. I found a piece of wall that is unoccupied, apart from by this painting, which I can take off. I mean, this is, like I've already said, a holiday let. I did not choose this photo to be put up on the wall. I can take it off really easily. Just have to remember to put it back when we move out. So I've got a little piece of wall here, not in the most picturesque spot of the apartment. This is in fact just the corridor. Hey, we're working with what we've got. So let me get the books and see if I can finally get a bookish Christmas tree on attempt number 3. Okay, hello Minerva. It's fine. Don't ask. So the plan is to line up some books along this wall in a Christmas tree shape and see if that works. I am, in fact, already running out of books, and this is still nowhere near being tall enough to even slightly pass as a Christmas tree. What this says to me is I have just moved into a new place and I haven't got a bookshelf yet, which is true, but I don't want people to see that. One last attempt. I want to try the same thing again, but make it less wide, okay? So this is 4 books wide at the base. I'm going to do the same thing, but make it 3 books wide at the base and hope that we can get that height built up. Just to remind you, by the way, before you comment, why don't you just go and get more books? These 45 books on my TBR are the only books in my possession right now. The rest of my books are all still in the United Kingdom. If you have a larger book collection than I do, and I'm almost certain you do, go and try it out for yourself and tell me if you've been successful. Okay, let's try this one more time. Beetle, what do you think? Look, I'm making a Christmas tree. What do you think? Oh, it is lovely to see the children so excited about Christmas. Ta-da! Does it look like a Christmas tree? No. Am I going to leave it there because I'm fed up of messing around with books and trying to put them in shapes they're clearly not meant to be? Yes. And with that said, I hope you have a great holiday period. Whatever you do, whether you have a tree or not, whether you are able to see family or not, to those of you who, like me, are not able to go and visit family, just remember this is temporary. Next year we will all be together again. And with that said, have a bit of fun with what you have in the house. Stay safe, don't risk anything. Keep your family and loved ones healthy by staying away from them. And if you are going to try what I tried to do today, which honestly 1 out of 10 cannot recommend, but if you're going to try it anyway and you take pictures of it, please tag me on social media, on Twitter or Instagram, because I want to see your creations. I am not going to offend the good German tradition of making Christmas trees by sticking a star on top of this, because honestly it doesn't deserve it. It's very clearly not even slightly Christmas tree shaped. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it brought a smile to your day, even if I'm going to consider this a bit of a failure. Thank you for watching. Bye.